Well, hello, this is Rosa, rcgkreations. Creations. How are you doing? I'm bringing you today making chicken noodle soup. I've got some frozen chicken. I thought I had a whole chicken, but I don't. So I'm only going to use what we have. So I've got chicken breast, chopped up. Let me bring you over here. Bought chopped up celery. All this is frozen. I have my frozen carrots that were in the freezer. All this stuff. Let me just double check, make sure you're still in frame. Okay, yep, you are. Frozen. I feel fine, I feel good. Hubby woke up this morning not feeling too good, so he stayed home from church. And then I'm going to use my turkey broth that I canned December 7, 2020. I don't have any more chicken stock at all left. I have one little bitty jar, but it's not enough for the whole pot. So I want to use this 1 quart of my turkey broth, which will be just as good. I'm going to pour the whole thing in there. Because once this heats up, all that is going to shrink down. Going to turn it on to a medium heat because I want it to cook slowly. I want it to simmer. So I'm going to cook it on a medium heat for about, I would say, 30 minutes. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to check it. Okay, so I'm just going to let it sit in the pot. Let me grab a spoon. Let me get, when I'm doing a big pot like this, I like to use this one because it's metal and it's got the Teflon coating, which I use Teflon. That's just my personal use. I've had some wood ones that some people have given me some throughout the years. And I just don't care for them. Hubby likes the wooden ones. I just don't. So I'm going to let all that, I'm going to bring it up and show you. So I'm going to let it sit there. I'm going to set my timer for 30 minutes. And let's see how it's doing, and I'm going to come check on it. See that there? It's all doing good. And then there you can see the heat. Yep, you can see the heat there. So for me, like on my oven, it's got 11 dials on it. It's on a 6. Okay, we'll bring you back when we go to the next part. Okay, we're back. It's been a little about 45 minutes, and after 30 minutes, it's boiling. I cut up the chicken. Ideal time is to cut it up before you put it in the pot, but because I did it with frozen, and the reason I did it with frozen stuff is because I got home from church. Hubby was not feeling good at all. He ended up actually the last hour of church and stayed in the car. He just didn't feel good. And so I'm making this in a quick emergency because I don't have any already on stock. And all my pressure can chicken stock, chicken soup, and my chicken stock has all been used. I was preparing on making some more stock, but not until next week. But since these don't feel good, this is an emergency situation. So you know what? You use what you got. So I'm going to chop it. I already chopped it all up into bite-sized pieces. And look, as you can see here, some of the meat, because it was frozen, that were stuck to each other, so it didn't cook already. And it's not totally cooked. It was just enough for me to handle where I can chop it up into bite-sized pieces. So we can eat it. And I'm going to feed it to him. So I'm just going to stir all this back up. There's an awful lot of meat in here. We like a lot of meat in our chicken noodle soup. Do chicken noodle, chicken with rice, or just plain chicken. No pasta. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to, and it smells good in here. I wish you could smell. So I'm going to turn this down to a, for me, it's about at a number 3, which I want it to simmer for a good hour, hour and a half. Then I'm going to set my timer for an hour, going to come over here and I'm going to stir it. Then I'm going to check it. I'm going to put a lid on it now. I think this is my lid that goes with this one. Okay, nope, that lid's too big. I'm not going to have you see me find my lid. My lid and my pots don't go together. They go together, but I have to put them in different areas because of the kitchen counter cabinet space. But anyway, I'll bring you back at the next phase. Okay, I'm done. What I ended up is I forgot part of that chicken wasn't cooked all the way, so I went ahead and put it back on number 8 to boil. I let it boil for 15 minutes. Double checked it and all the chicken was cooked. Then I turned it down to a very low simmer, which was for my stove is number 2. Now it's all done. It's been simmering for an hour and now it's boiling because I'm bringing it to a rapid boil again so I can cook my pasta. So it's been boiling for a few minutes and we're using regular spaghetti. Typically hubby likes angel hair pasta. You see I label it because I like regular pasta, he likes angel hair. So that way when I'm making just for me, I use my noodles. You want to break your noodles in 2 or 3s, however you want to do it. I have mine broken in 3s. And it's already in the jar. I broke them that way only so they could fit the jar. Then I'm going to lay my, put your pasta noodles in there. I'm not going to do a whole lot of pasta noodles. Oh, that's my alarm to take out. I'm making, cooking bacon in the oven. And I'm going to get prepared for next week's meals, for breakfast meals. I don't like a whole lot of noodle in my chicken noodle soup, but I like some noodle. I think I'm going to add a little bit more because I don't think that's enough. And I'm just doing this by eye test. I'm not doing it, you know, you do what's best for you. If it's best for you to measure, then measure. And remember, everybody's different, so do what's best for yourself. And don't forget, in the process, right before you put the pasta in there, make sure you taste your broth to see if it's good. Add salt and pepper, whatever it is you think you need to add. And bear with me because I gotta get my bacon out before it. Oh, I gotta check it. Okay, nope, still not done. So let me double check this first, and I'll reset my timer for another 5 more minutes because it's not even cooked. Bacon typically takes anywhere from 18 to 20 minutes. I set it at 15 because I have one pan on the bottom rack and the other one on the middle rack. Okay, I'm going to cook this for 8 minutes and then I'll bring you back. Okay, now we're recording. Something happened to the camera. Okay, soup is done. Hubby had a bowl. Now I'm going to have a bowl, and I did make it with regular spaghetti, not angel hair pasta. And here's what it looks like. See the noodles. The broth, it's got a great flavor. For the first time in a long time, I did not oversee salt it. I seem to be over salting a lot of our food, and that's one of the reasons why I don't cook with salt. Plus the main reason is I just don't care for it. Here's a piece of chicken. This is definitely a thumbs up. I'm going to put some in a container. Hubby will have him some for lunch probably tomorrow. And I think we'll just eat it for dinner tomorrow night. That way I don't have to cook. That's one good thing when you're making with a big pot. You're able, you know, like for us, we're empty nesters, so we're able to make it for 2 to maybe possibly 3 meals. So for me, it's a win-win situation. And since right now we're trying to cut as much going to the grocery store because we're trying to do that pantry challenge that everybody else is on YouTube doing. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are doing. You know, and I go to the grocery store and just use what I have at the house. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and share. And I'm going to take another bite because this is good. I let mine cool because I don't like to have piping hot soup, because I do splatter the noodles up and down, and I hate getting dribblers all over my face. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care now. Have a good one. Bye-bye.